Hey everyone, welcome to week 4's free community strap search. That's right, every week I've been grabbing a strap from my bank, or one of my banks I should say, and I've been going through it and letting you guys make all the finds. When I go through the strap, I'm going to give each note a number. You take a look at the serial number, you take a look at the bill, and if you think that note is a keeper, just put it down in the comments, hashtag whatever note. So hashtag space number 7 and put down a little description as to what you think it is. Then next week, when I do this again, I will show all of the winners. So this is the strap for week 4, but we have to go through all the finds from strap 3. And apparently you guys don't spend any money, you save it all, because these were all the finds you guys said were in there. So let's go through all the finds and see what you guys said was in here. And if there's any real keepers in here, I will make sure to give those out. All right, let me grab my list here. All right, number 1. This is bill number 1, and somebody said that there was a gutter fold across the seal. And actually, at a glance, it looks like there is something wrong with the seal, but when you look closely, it's just damage. This bill has a tear, an actual tear in the note, so no, that one is not an error. Bring that up a little closer there. You can see that's not a gutter fold, just damage to the note. So nope, not one there. Number 2 in the list, somebody said this was a 2003. Yes, it is a 2003A. It is an older note. I save notes that are 20 years old and older, unless they're in really nice shape, and this one obviously is not. I'm looking for 2001 and older. So yeah, if this was in good shape, I'd keep it, but it's got a tear on the bottom, it's got writing on it, it's in horrendous shape, so no, not a keeper. Number 3, somebody called a broken ladder. So let's see what this is. Well, I do see 2 5s in there, so I wouldn't call that a ladder of any type. Now, generally speaking, a ladder is going to have all the digits in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a ladder, okay? A mixed ladder would have all the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a random order, okay? Upward ladder, they'd be ascending. Downward ladder, they'd be descending. A broken ladder would be if you had the numbers 0, 1, 2, missing the 3, and then had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you'd still have 8 ascending numbers, but they weren't all there. That's what you're looking for a broken ladder. And once again, a mixed ladder, that's when they're just not in order. So this one, no, I don't quite see what they were talking about. So no, definitely not a keeper. Definitely a spender. Number 6, also called it a broken ladder. Once again, I see a pair of 1s. I don't see anything in any specific order. So nope, just a spender. Number 7, they called an over-inking error. Maybe a little bit, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot of over-inking errors like that are very minor. When it comes to over-inking errors, you're going to look for stuff like if the 8 gets filled in, or more infamously, the star, if the star is filled in. Those are the over-inking errors that you're looking for. You might be looking for ink that is outside of the norm as far as, maybe it's got a bunch of lines across the top or something, and even that would be just a minor error. So then to call the over-inking error on this, that's just, no, not a keeper. So we will get that one away. Number 8 is a Q note. No, nothing rare about that. If you're looking at the letters on the end, the only ones you really want to keep is if you stumble across Y. They haven't had a Y note since 1995, I believe. It was New York and San Francisco both had Y notes. So yeah, Q is not a keeper. Note 11, an R note, somebody said, and yeah, once again, not a keeper. Number 12, someone said was a gas pump error, and yeah, if you look over here, here's the thing. If you have to give it a second look to see if it's a gas pump error, then it's not collectible. With gas pump errors, what you want to see is the note so high that part of the number isn't even there. That's when you're starting to talk about collectible notes. You want to see the digit raised or lowered to the extent that you don't have to go, is it? Is it? Let me take a peek. Is it? Yeah, that might be. Yeah, if you have to do any of that, no, it's not collectible. You're looking for a digit significantly raised. I do have a video showing a graded gas pump error to let you guys see how far up they are before they start to be collectible. Let's see, that was 12. 13. This particular note is all odd numbers. 3, 5, 9, 3, 7, 9, 5. Yeah, they're all odd. But there are 4 different numbers, so it's not even a trinary. All being odd doesn't really do anything there. So we will keep moving along. Number 14. All right, we got a star note. Star note number 14. This is a 2017 star note, so this is a replacement note. So let's see how many of you guys found the replacement note. Number 14, I've got I just want to move this, that comes in the frame there. You can see the URL here. And let's see if I do all comments real quick. There was 31 different commenters, and we are going to filter for specific text, which means this was number 14. So I've got that in there, and 23 of you found that. So let's go down to the picker. And I always like to show this because this way, even if you're not the winner, you can see that you were part of the drawing when your name does flash up. Who's going to get the star note? The star note goes to CW Silver Searcher. Congratulations. Let me write that in here. CW Silver Searcher. All right, you are in the book. Congratulations. The star note is yours. All right, let's move that out of the way and see what else we've got. We will put that over here. The next note that somebody pointed out was number 16. This is number 16, and they said it's a 2009. And yeah, once again, I'm looking for notes that are 20 years or older. 2009, there's just way too many of them out there to save everyone you find. And this one is just in horrible shape anyway, so no, not a keeper. The next note was number 25. 25. The person said, the people said, it was a P note, which it is, but we don't save things that are just, that doesn't count. And trip zeros. And yes, there is trip zeros, but not collectible. So that's going away. Number 26, an N note. You can see N over here. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what they do when they print these notes is they print the serial number and then they print A. And once they go through the 96 million numbers that can be here in the serial number, then they rotate the A to a B, and then they start all over again. So that's the reason for the difference in the letters on this side. But once again, the letters you see on this side, the only time it makes a difference is if they do something out of the ordinary, like get to Y. They've done that so rare that those are the ones you're looking for. I know people that would save, W's, X's, and Y's. I only hold on to the Y's. But N, that's not going to do it. Let's see. Number 27. There were people that said there was a couple things on this note. First one is it's triple sevens. Yeah, it is triple sevens, not really a keeper. It was 3 of a kind followed by 2 of a kind. Yeah, no, that doesn't qualify. And then somebody said something about a fold in this note, wondering if that was an error. And what they were seeing, it's much easier to see now that I've got it up here, was this tear up top. And they were thinking that might have been there before the printing process and it was a fold over error. But no, that's not the case. If you check the back, you can see that everything is just tore. It's the way it's supposed to be, just damaged. So that one is going back. Number 30. Number 30, they called this one a flipper. And what that would be is, you see all the digits here? 01169,190, which means if you rotate this note, it's still 06169,110. So that's kind of cool. These are actually harder to find than you would think. Now, a true rotator would read the same both directions. That would be a true rotator. Much like a true binary is all zeros and ones, yet we still pull binaries that are just any two digits. So this one would be a flipper, it would be a rotator. Not a true, but it is a flipper, it is a rotator. So let's see who picked that out. Let me pull this forward again. And let's see, that was number 30. So let's change this to 30. And what do we got? 2 people spotted that. So let's see who those 2 are. Who's going to get the rotator? Go to pick another winner. Gina R. Gina R is the one who is going to get the rotator. Let me write that one down. Congratulations, Gina. Where are we on here? There we are. Gina R. All right. Get that out of the way. Gina is getting the rotator. And let's continue. Let's see. Number 33. Number 33 was trip zeros and an N, and well, we've covered that already. N doesn't qualify, and trips, we're looking for at least 4 of a kind, and even 4 of a kind doesn't increase the value, but it does narrow the numbers down by a substantial amount if you're looking for specific things, like me, trying to match 2 numbers of the same serial number. Let's see, number 36, also an end note, and somebody also called this a ladder. Not seeing the ladder. No, this is just a regular serial number. There'd be no reason I'd be saving this. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see, we've got number 39. Oh, number 39 is an old note. This is a 1995. 1995 is definitely worth putting aside. So let's see who is going to get this one. Go up here. Clear this out. That was 39. And here comes the sun through my curtain. All right, 17 people spotted this. And let's see who's going to get it. Let me do this real quick. Yep, 17. And the winner of the 1995 is Lance Abbott. Lance Abbott found the 1995. Abbott. Got it. Okay. Move that out of the way. This is yours, Lance. All right, next. We've got number 40. Somebody said it was a 2009. Yes, it is a 2009, but not old enough to keep and not in any condition to even consider, so that's going to go away. Number 42. They called it over-inking and a P note. Well, yeah, it's a P note, but that doesn't mean anything. And on the 61, I can see it over-inked a little bit. Once again, you're looking for a substantial over-inking where, like, the 6 would be filled in or something to that effect. So, yeah, not a big enough error to actually keep. Number 46, end note. Once again, not worth keeping. And they said that it was a gas pump. And, yeah, that 7's a little high, but not high enough. Like I said, you want it to be substantial. You want it to be almost to the point where it didn't get printed on the note. So nope, not this one. That's going back in circulation. Number 52 was a birthday note. 1912 April 13th. I believe that April 13th, 1912 is one day off of the sinking of the Titanic, if I remember right. I think the Titanic sunk April 14th, 1912. Yeah, somebody chimed in and said that was almost the exact date, and as soon as they said that, it made sense. And yeah, that is an anniversary note. So let's see who's going to get this one. We'll call it the Titanic note. Who's going to get the Titanic note? That was number, make sure I put the right one in here. Number 52. So let's change this to a 52. 18 people saw that. And let's see who's going to get it. Kevin Hamilton. Kevin Hamilton's getting the birthday note. Birthday, Kevin Hamilton. All right, congratulations, Kevin. Let's get this out of the way. You are getting that Titanic note. All right, next note on the list. 53. Someone said it was a partial ladder. It does have 3, 2, 1 on it. That's not enough to make it worth keeping, so that one's going away. Let's see, number 57, 2009 note, and they said it was a P note. Yeah, we already covered all that, so nope. 60, they said was an over-inking error, and yeah, that's a very slight over-inking on the 2, so yeah, not worth keeping, and the note is trash. 66, another over-inking error on that 6 there. Yeah, once again, if you're saving notes like this, I don't know how you're ever spending any money, because there are so many notes like this. So yeah, those are spenders. Number 70, they called it a broken ladder. No, I see a pair of 4s in there, so, and a pair of 6s. So yeah, suspender. No reason that you don't want to try to make a note collectible because then it'll only be collectible to you. Let's see, 74. This is a 2009. Once again, not old enough and not nearly nice enough to consider. Number 81. Same thing, 2009. Same result, not old enough, not even nice enough to consider. 86, they called it an almost radar. 480 is how it starts and 084 is how it ends. So yeah, it is almost a radar, which makes it almost collectible. But we don't collect almost, because then our collection would be full of stuff that's almost worth money. Number 91. Number 91, they said a gas pump error. And yeah, if you look close enough, that last 0 does come up just a hair, but once again, not significant, so not worth collecting. Number 97, they said quad 5s and 3 5s in a row. Yeah, there is 3 of a kind there. Yes, there are 4 total, but you're looking for at least 4 in a row. And that's just me. Most of the time, you're looking for at least 5 in a row. Most people won't even collect them if they're only 4 in a row. I do because, like I said, I'm looking for notes that have the same serial number. So, yeah, that's a no. And the last note, this was the 1963B, the Joseph W. Barr note. Yeah, this one is in rough shape, but it is a 63B. And of course, being an old note, we're going to pull it. And being a 63B, that is one of the more collectible notes that you can find. So let's see who's going to get the 63B. Fix the number on here. Where's my cursor? Number, that was 98. Way too big of a number. Try that again. 98. And we'll make sure we've got everybody accounted for. 24 people spotted this one. Let's see who's going to get the Barr note. JRW3, congratulations, you are getting the Barr note. You are getting the 63. He was the one that also mentioned how it was so close to the date that the Titanic sank on there. So that is it for the giveaways. Let me just jot that down on here real quick so I know who's getting what. JRW3. All right. So now let's get into this week. This week I've got a strap. Let's turn this camera down just a hair. Lock that in place. So now I can show all the numbers front and back. Here we go. I'm going to go through all the numbers. If you see anything here, for all the winners, you want to send me an email at stupluback@msn.com. I think people are trying to send it to at gmail.com, and it's a non-existent account. So send me an email with your shipping address, your name, and which bill it was that you found, and I will get that out to you. All right, here we go. I'm going to count these down from 1 to 100, and if you see anything worth collecting, put that down in the comments below. Hashtag the number, then a space, and the description. All right, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12, number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, unfold this one. All right, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. All right, that is the week 4 strap. I will put these back in the strap, keeping them in order. If you spot anything that was collectible, go ahead and put that down in the comments. Like I said, hashtag the number, no space, hashtag number 42, then put the space and the description of what it is. To all the people who won, make sure to send me an email at stewpluback@msn.com. Send me your name, your shipping address, and which note that you found, and I will get that out in the mail to you guys. Guys, thank you very much for watching and for participating. This has been a lot of fun, and I look forward to it each week. Good luck on the hunt, and I'll see you next week.